cute this dog is always waiting here. See, I had to give him a bed over here. What has he got in it? Oh, look at him. He's like, don't take that. I was saving that for later. He's so cute. So there's his bed. And of course, here's where we receive our messages. And this is what Biscuit Boo is doing most of the time. He's down here. Just let me up there so I can talk to everybody. I want to spread the word. One love. One love, Biscuit Boo. One love. And this is being able to honor that connection. That connection, us as starseeds and starseed twin flames, that we love the animals. We love the earth. We love life. We're healing, and we know this. And this is why many of us actually hurt here, is because we feel so connected to life and the earth, and watching it be destroyed, watching it, our natural habitats and environments, natural patterning, watching that be destroyed, that affects us, that hurts us. And we honor this connection. I know that, you know, I'm a part of animal freedom fighters on social media, and watching those videos sometimes is really hard. Look, there he goes. Okay, see? And then he's always with us. And I'm a part of animal freedom fighters, and watching those videos is sometimes hard. And yes, I take a break from them and restore balance, but there's times I'm called to really watch them. And it's really about being there for life. It's about understanding that, guys, there's species going extinct every day. Like 200 species is going to go extinct this year alone. And now what's being reflected back to us through our universes is we need to start respecting this. We need to start respecting this is happening to everybody, and we're not above it. And now we're going to go and we're going to literally play God, and now we're just going to continue to expand off into the sun. We honor our birth story, we honor our death story, we honor our journey. We're working with the divine. We found trust and faith in the universe, and that's been taken away from us through religion. And that's what, unfortunately, the negative side of religion. And that's why many of us as starseed twin flames came here to expand and create anew and help understand that it's within us. And it's the connection from within to without. It's not just within. It's the balance. It's the center from within to without, and without to within. Look, we have to honor that our inside universe matters just as much as the outside universe and the world and the connection, which is this balance of the fact that we have within us, like us as people, us individual, and balance it with everybody else from from our our little small networks and then beyond. And wow, like this is multidimensional thinking. This is elevated. And we've honored healing here. We've honored looking at the truth. We've honored looking at it for what it is. And many people are waking up to it, and many still hopefully will continue to. That's where we elevate. And I love this. I love when we continue to elevate, everybody else continues to elevate too. Even though we may not feel like it personally, we are all connected. And we can allow the shapeshift of what is being created and then see that reflected back to us too. And that is happening for many of us. Guys, my counter just said 311. Okay, now, message of the masculine. This is our solar plexus. Honor the pain, create the pleasure. And yes, I spelled it like this because this is Canada. Guys, this is what I mean about sometimes too. We just gotta, we gotta go with it. We all speak different languages. We come from different cultures. But what's the common thread? It's even like in this epidemic, this pandemic. You know, people getting the vaccine, not getting the vaccine, wearing the mask, not wearing the mask. What's their intention? Is the intention of the heart? Are they wearing the mask because they want to respect people? Are they getting the vaccine because they love people? Are they not getting the vaccine because they're standing up for freedoms and because they love people? Are they not getting the vaccine because they've seen through the lies and the manipulation? What is it? You know what? The common thread there is truth of love, of actual the good nature, the good heartedness that we do have as human beings. Okay, so let's get back to this. The alchemy of innocence. All right, that's what this is. The feminine and the child. Now, this is what's happening. The feminine has been in purification with the child right now. The alchemy. And this is detoxification. To clear the toxicity that has been accumulated because we've been living in an unbalanced world that's not honoring the feminine and has not been honoring the feminine. So we're in a detoxification process of the feminine with the feminine, as the feminine is in alchemy with the child here. And this is the beginning of the alchemy of innocence. Of toxification of the feminine. That's what this is. Of course, the alchemy of words, guys, are on point. Now, of course, the feminine had to go through alchemy, right? She had to go through toxification because we've been in lower vibe times. The masculine goes through toxification process, a detoxification process, as much as the feminine does. This is about both of us. We're equal. We're one. So what is happening here is the restoration of the center. Through innocence, we shall expand the matter through alchemy of the center, as we have been healing with the masculine. And this is the activation of purity through Christ consciousness. And this is ending codependency. This is not proper creation patterns. We are honoring this here. We need the proper sequence. The proper sequence does matter. The proper patterning does matter in the end, at the end of what we're creating. It's like baking. If you know, like in baking, yes. Okay, when we're just winging things and we're still going with our intuition, yeah. But the matter in which we're creating, it does matter. Is your cake gonna rise or is it gonna fall? And we're rising, guys. We're rising. So the alchemy has to do with the feminine and the mother, okay? And that's where the feminine turns from the father and goes within, connects to the child and expands from the center, restoring the balance and innocence. And in turn, the masculine, the father here, turns from the mother and connects with the child. Thus restoring the center through self. And we remember the child is connected to the feminine. And this is also honoring that the masculine is also turning away from the father as well. The masculine has to turn away from the father and the mother and go within. And that means turning away from self to a certain degree. Guys, this means something. I have to ask what this means, because this is, wow. So this is ending codependency. This is not proper creation patterns. Here we meet the daughter and the son. This is where we meet the daughter and the son. We're restoring balance to innocence because we go within the center and we turn to the child. So we're going to meet the daughter. We're going to meet the son. This is the order of creation. And this is the order of natural creation. It's not been manipulated. It's not warped. This is all about a balanced Fibonacci sequence and spiral. We don't want our shell warped. We don't want it all twisted. That's where we're coming out with all these mangled shells. So we have to restore this through self. But look, the masculine is turning away from self, turning away from father. What does this mean? Guys, it feels like we're going against the grain here, but of course we're the koi fish swimming upstream. Oh, guys, 2 cards just fell out of the Patch Tarot deck. What? Surprise. We're ending hostility, struggle, cruelty, rejection, remorse. This is about remorse. This is why we're turning away from the father. This is about hostility. Remember, what is the masculine? Force, aggression, hostility, out of whack, out of balance. Oh, guys, look at this. Is also spectacular. Look what card was in here. Guru. Let's put back in here. We're going to levitate, remember, with Pisces, with Neptune and La Luna. We're going to expand with Pisces. That's our levitation. But this is solar plexus healing. Oh my goodness. And I was called to go to this deck. I love it. I wish I would have had the camera pointing all this way so you guys could have caught it. But once again, too, honoring the way things are unfolding here naturally. Right? You guys couldn't just see everything here. That would be unnatural. I have to honor that we're in alchemy of my path along with all of your paths. And we're all connecting with our energy here in order to heal, harmonize, and raise the vibration. And you know how much this all means. I love you guys. I'm sending it to you. I'm sending it to you. Guys, I'm singing for you. Shh. Don't tell anyone. Oh, I know. My singing voice is not the best. One day we'll all have a dance party. When we meet up in New Earth. Okay, guys? We're going to be doing it. We're going to be dancing. Speaking of New Earth, look at these cards. Look at these cards. I love these cards, okay? These cards. Wow. Okay, what does this mean? Guys, there is an interruption at the door. We're back, we're back. So the masculine is turning away from the father and going towards the inner child. Okay. Alright, and look, it landed right over here. Mandala of the heart. Thank you to Alana Fairchild, this White Light Oracle. Spectacular. 528 hertz, of course. This means we have connected to the vibration of the universe, of the heart, of everything we just discussed. This is lit. We're on point. We're following our synchronicities and signs. Sometimes aspects of our life fall apart or don't go to plan. This is so they can come back together in a beautiful new way. Trust in the goodness, in the inevitable. Blessings of your destiny falling into place. Do not trust your fears. Do not trust your fears. Put your faith in the love of your heart. A heartfelt wish is going to manifest. Guys, this is lit. This is spectacular. Guys, we know how spectacular this is, right? We know it. We know. Because we feel this. We found the center from within to without. This is about the fact that we face the negative and we... Our channel message where we added the negative... where we faced the negative and we added the positive tetrahedron to the negative. I have to slow down, guys. I'm so lit. I'm just going to take a couple of breaths here, okay? Whew. Just like this girl, okay? Just like her. I want to feel like this. All right. The mandala of the heart is the expression of the divine feminine power within. It is the life-changing experience of love, of healing, compassion, deep repair, and restoration that can only happen when we feel safe and loved enough to truly let go. And that's what we're in the process of doing. We've been doing this. We close the door. We're letting go. We're letting go to the past in order to build this new world. Despite what the wounded opinions of ego might have one believe, love is the most powerful consciousness on the planet. It is also highly intelligent. As we open up to heal with the frequency of love in our hearts, we naturally evoke positive effects in the lives of others. 2, we attract positive intervention from spirit. Pathways open up. Magic happens, and that's what's happening. Magic is happening all around us. Love is the path to the transformational, the alchemical, and the miraculous. It is the means by which the negative patterns are reversed, the original purity and the beauty of our innate spiritual perfection can manifest itself in all dimensions, including the physical. We may feel we are blumbling along, yet we are blessed with an inevitable, powerful, yet grace moving with us, ensuring that our actions yield the best outcomes, that we attract what we truly want and need. The heart has access to this wisdom, more powerful than logic, which can overcome any obstacle. To enter into that wisdom, we have to trust in something greater than our own opinions and our allegiance to our history. Deep repair and restoration that can only happen when we feel safe and loved enough to truly let go. And this is the time we're in. We've been in a time of massive letting go. This is part of the expansion. And as we know from our last reading, we've been pushed to close doors. We've been pushed to add the positive charge. Guys, sorry, the Matrix is acting up here. Bear with me. Let me just hang tight here. All right, guys. We're back. Despite what the wounded opinions of ego might have one believe, love is the most powerful consciousness on the planet. And this is what we've all been experiencing right now to amplify this activation. And we've been seeing these patterns. These are the high vibe patterns of gratitude. This is how we're creating that positive tetrahedron as we surrender in inaction. But we now are applying the masculine. We will be, right? Because we're seeing what we need to see. We understand that love is highly intelligent. As we open to heal with the frequency of love in our hearts, we naturally evoke positive effects in the lives of others. 2. We attract positive intervention from spirits. Pathways open up. Magic happens, and magic is happening. We see it. We see that too. As much as we see this chaos and this lower vibe stuff, we also see the higher vibe magic, spirit. Spirit is leading the way. Love is the path to the transformational, the alchemical, and the miraculous. It is the means by which the negative patterns are reversed and the original purity and beauty of our innate spiritual perfection can manifest itself in all dimensions. And I don't know about you guys, but that sure looks like everything we just discussed. We're got to the center, purity, transformational. We faced the negative and added the positive. Thank you once again. I love it. Love. Okay. We're manifesting in all dimensions. And we may feel like we're blumbling along the way. But we're blessed with an inevitable, powerful field of grace moving through us, ensuring that our actions yield the best outcomes and that we attract what we truly want and need. And this is literally how we're amplifying and amping up what we're manifesting and amping up the building of the creation of the new. The heart has access to wisdom, more powerful than logic. Guys, this is so we can attract what we're building, okay? Like, we need the materials. The masculine needs the materials in order to build a new earth, the economy of new earth, and where we're going. And remember, that economy is not where we've been, even though it's connected to where we've been. This is this is expanding that Fibonacci sequence and spiral and allowing the masculine to do that because we've restored connection through the center. Purity. The heart has access to a wisdom more powerful than logic, which can overcome any obstacle. To enter into that wisdom, we have to trust into something greater than our own opinions and our allegiance to our history. And this is why I fell in love with Patch and Spirit Science, because when the Human History movie came out, yeah, I had a dark night of the soul. I cried like a baby because I resonated with everything so deeply within that I cried like a baby for 3 weeks. Yeah, but okay. We get back up on the horse. We see what we need to see because we have a death. We have to mourn the death of it so that we can heal and expand to create a new, because we're not taking this patterning forth to where we're going. But we've honored that we've seen it. We've honored that it exists. It existed. Okay? It existed for a reason. It showed us how to expand. Thank you. Thank you for showing me how to expand. I'm going to apply the positive charge here, but now, hey, I gotta go. That doesn't mean that I have to like it here at the moment, but I'm gonna love the divine. I'm gonna love life. I'm gonna love the expansion. I'm gonna love what I'm seeing in order to expand. I'm gonna love through the center. I'm gonna hang tight to the center. Your heart is more than connected to the universal heart. It is a holographic emanation part of the sacred mandala of the divine feminine heart, and such holds divine genius and power. It wants to manifest that which is evolving, new, inspired, and beautiful. To believe that history must repeat itself, or that what we imagine is the limit of what can happen, is to deny the power of the heart and the generosity of the divine grace. And that's what the hack wants. This hack, this blip, this bug that created this artificial matrix and took us from our divine matrix, is seeing through what's real, through the center of self. And no, we don't have to let history repeat itself. We don't have to stay separate. We are one. We need radical lovers and inspired dreamers who dare to invite in the most outlandishly blessed interventions of the universal heart for all beings. You have it within your heart to be one of those prayer alchemists for humanity, and that's what we're becoming. Prayer alchemists for humanity. Ooh, guys, I think this is what this reading is going to be called. This is the message. 528 hertz is the love frequency of creation. The choices, decisions, and projects inspired by love have countless and far-reaching positive effects. As we tune into that of the inner frequency, we connect to all hearts in powerful alchemical networking, which delivers an infusion of divine protection and uplifting wisdom into the human collective. Priestesses, sound alchemists, and heart healers work with these frequencies, understanding their capacity to evoke the alchemical and miraculous. These are our spiritual brothers and sisters, cultivating and radiating the consciousness of love, that's soothing and courage, including medicine of the soul. Guys, we might be drowned out here in a minute. Hang tight. We're getting closer to some very sacred truth here. This oracle affirms that honoring deep soul bonds and sharing healing with your soul tribe is an important facet of your purpose. You have the power of love in your heart. It is the healing spiritual glue that can bring people together for a higher purpose. It inspires others and generates positive energy to lighten the emotional load many souls carry. And once again, too, guys, thank you for doing this to help heal, harmonize, and raise the vibration. Thanks for being part of the soul tribe. Sending it to you guys, the healing vibes. I love you all. Thank you. We matter, right? This matters. We literally matter as we expand this matter. The feminine with the masculine, the energy. When 528 hertz mandala of the heart appears in your reading, you are being put on a notice that the divine feminine has a vision for your soul and is organizing your events accordingly. She will guide you through your heart, and with her protection, the manifestation of your soul path is assured. And here it is, guys. It's go time. We've expanded through the heart. We have created the proper shapes and patterning. This is lit. Everything we've been doing, it's all coming together. We're all one. And of course, guys, there's a healing process we can do, and it has to do with connecting to our breath and remembering that is our life force energy, and slowing down. Like when we're anxious, when we're in depression, when we're in lower vibes, when we're feeling sick or ill, we can slow down and we can work with our breath. And we can also do this with solar plexus healing. And we can send our breath through meditation, through active visualization from within to without. And we can visualize our breath sending healing energy, healing life force energy to our wounds, to our pain. And this is working with the mother and allowing regeneration, allowing rebirth. Remember, the mother always lets us to enter the void and a time of recreation. It's just that we have been conditioned to not see that. We are here to take back our healing. We're here to take back our right to shine. And that's taking back our energy. We're taking back our energy through self. We're going deeper.